Hello Aries, testing a new mic with the same token, so gonna be my guinea pig. Actually, the lot of you will be my guinea pigs going forward. Also adjusted my camera's mic or audio settings, so hopefully it will be good. We're gonna look into the Chinese New Year in the sign of the wood snake with a 9-card spread, because I need a bit of relaxation and a bit of yapping. The internet guys are coming to move over the router or whatever it's called, the router, from my father's room to my room, and since I'm a little edgy, I need to relax, so this is gonna help me. So, wooden snake. The wood snake symbolizes wisdom, transformation, resourcefulness, and steady growth. So these are going to be your key aspects for 2025. I'm going to potentially bring the card that I'm yapping about in the center. I will see how I feel. I do have another whole other deck if we need clarifiers, but ideally I would like to avoid that since we already have 18 cards on the table, and that should be ample sufficient to give all the knowledge that you need at this time. The cards that you see are the clarifiers, and the cards that are face down are the main energy, because I always proceed with a dual card layout. So then, also this is my phone. I'm going to read from here actually I'm going to show you. So then, headspace, or the snake's head, your wisdom. What wisdom or knowledge have you gained? And we assume previously from 2024. So this is the 9 of Wands, meaning standing your ground. And with the Emperor, you have massively learned the subtle art of standing your ground, of defending your ideas, of bringing valid points to the table to justify actions, thoughts, opinions, whatever. You have really stepped into your power. You have discernment, you have clarity, you know when to act, when to retreat, but also when to stand your ground and wait for maybe the cavalry, even if it's exhausting and tiresome and you feel alone on the battlefield. You have this assurance that what you are doing and what you're communicating is the right processes or the right steps. You are confident, you are bold, you are fighting for what is just and right. So you have gained the wisdom that sometimes it takes just a little more patience, just the right assets, just the right words to communicate how you feel, to convey your opinion and what is important to you in pursuing whatever goals that you are pursuing. You have this confidence about you, even though you might be singled out, even though you might be lonely at the top. In directing and delegating, if such is the case, your wisdom or minor tasks that others can do, you are confident that you know how to delegate such tasks so that you can focus on the more important leadership position aspects of whatever you are doing. And this can be also at home, in your romantic life, or at the professional level. It's the whole concept of knowing when to stand your ground, when to delegate, how to communicate better what you expect from others, and why, especially why you are standing your ground, even if it's exhausting, and even if you are seemingly alone against the boss or a whole crowd. You are standing your ground, you are in your assurance that what you're doing is the right step. Then let's move to the snake's body. Your adaptability. How can you better adapt to changes and challenges in your life? And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card here, not exactly shown the way it's traditionally being portrayed, but it's all about nurturing yourself, your body, your soul, and in combination with the star, which is a major arcana, is a process of healing. So if you have been wounded at any level, physical, emotional, psychological, you know how to nurture yourself to get back to a healthy position where you are able to thrive and succeed and be generous with yourself and with others. This is basically you putting the mask in that proverbial airplane crash scenario onto yourself first, so that you can help the person next to you, which is going back to the Emperor, the energy of I know what I stand for, I know the processes, I know what needs to be done in which order. The Queen of Pentacles reinforces this knowledge of procedural steps. By taking care of yourself first, you're allowing a healing process to happen so that you can get your full strength back, be fully in your power, so that you can help others. With the star, there is also potentially a wish fulfillment. And although you may seem alone, it's a needed solitude just for the time being, so that you can gather your assets and everything, so that you can better perform in future required or needed task situations. With the Queen of Pentacles, you are also a home body. So if your situation has changed from, let's say, a Queen of Wands, which is work, 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 you are now in a more, just a little more relaxed, more in the power and the knowledge of your finances are secure, so you don't need to work double the overtime to secure that comfort, that security of I have the money to take a week off and whatever time you need for if something happens in your personal life. But it's essentially your adaptability is that you are now very comfortable in the situation in which you are presently, and you know that everything is stable, solid, and reliable around you. You have also done a healing process, which is beautiful, which allows a wish fulfillment to be able to come your way. Now then, the snake's skin. Shedding the old. What old habits, beliefs, or situations need to be released to make space for growth? And with the Six of Swords, you are moving away from a toxic or potentially negative, harmful situation. But with the Ten of Cups, it's something normally happy. So you are moving away from what would have made you very happy. But again, it's old habit or belief or situation. So you thought at some point that this was your penultimate happiness, the happy ending. There's like a forever something. I forgot the expression. Anyway, you thought this was your fairy tale happy ending, the forever happiness, love story, whatever it was. It would have been emotionally completely fulfilling and satisfying, but you had to walk away from this, and you are able to see this for what it was, appreciate it for what it brought to your life, but you are ready to move on and move to a safer space, a more quiet. Also notice how here we are in the city and here we are in the woods or in the forest. So it's stepping away from a clutter or a cluster of emotions to see something clearly, and to, going back to the star, heal your soul at that very core level that you needed to feel stable again, and sort of master or mistress of your kingdom, of your world. The snake's eyes, your focus, where you need to direct your energy and attention this year. A bit of rest, which makes sense after the Six of Swords with the Lover. So focus on your relationship. Give yourself time to rest and to heal. See what is really primordially important in your life, because the Lovers is also about choices. And if you had to leave something that made you really happy, work or relationship, to move to a better, safer, quieter space, allow yourself that time to then activate and really make use of you walking away to safety, to actually rest and recuperate and ponder and analyze and see the things honestly for what they were versus your potential expectation and your hopes and your desires, so that you can make better choices in the present and in the future regarding what really matters to you at the core, at your soul level, but also in the practicality of your life, as to what brings you joy on one hand, but what brings you stability, what you can rely upon, what brings you comfort, what nurtures you, what helps you grow, what helps you be at ease and relax and not have to worry about penny pinching or having to work overtime to have that security in the bank, that you have enough if something happens. Come with me. The snake's coils, your strength. And we have the Empress, which is the mother of the tarot, the master nurturer, the master mistress nurturer. She's in charge, she's beauty, she's expansion, she's growth, she's everything that, she's the four queens in one. And oh, Aries, my people, you are starting something new and you're ready to nurture this. Give it space, give it light, give it water, give it nutrients, give it everything to make of a little seed this freaking garden, basically, with the Empress card. What inner resources or strength can you rely on to move forward? You are unafraid to step into a bold new path. You are trusting the universe has your back and your best interest at heart. You are absolutely ready to just like go for it and conquer, literally with the Fool. You have this, well, it's a dual energy, so you both have this sense of childlike wonder that everything is possible, sky's the limit, literally. But you also have this certitude and this fortitude that with every opportunity that comes your way, you can multiply, you can grow, you can invest, you can develop, you can make it beautiful and harmonious. And think of an Empress in the historical context. Yes, you can birth as many ideas and see them grow. If I think of the Tsarina in Russia, or you can be more like the strategic Empress. I don't know which one was very strategic, but you mingle with the right people to give them this or that position, going back to the Emperor, who is very discerning and strategic. And so at the social aspect of your life, you know how to mingle with the right people to give them the right ideas or take ideas from them to start new ventures, to then invest and fructify and grow and expand from there. You are literally and figuratively giving birth to new ideas, but you're also welcoming those new ideas in your life. And you are just starting something new, potentially moving, or just a new venture, a new possibility, and you are ready to conquer the world. Actually, what I'm gonna move these just slightly so I have space. Everything sort of in frame. The wood element, growth and nurturing, which it's almost not ironic but funny that it's coming right after the Empress. And no, I have not read this beforehand. What area of your life needs nurturing and patience to grow? And your Aries, you sly little Romeo. You have a new opportunity at love. Congratulations. Oh, they're so cute. I'm rooting for you. Okay, wait. Oh, no, wait. That's supposed to be like the Korean, when they do this. It's certainly supposed to be like a little heart. Anyway, I'm totally rooting for you guys. That is beautiful. You have fallen in love, or love will pop into your life, and it's going to be mutual and it's going to be beautiful. But you need to nurture this possibility in your life, which makes me go back to what you previously thought would have been your 10 of Cups and you had to walk away from. Maybe it was illusory, but you have a second chance because you have done your healing. You have stepped away, you have accepted things for what they are, you have reflected, you have taken in the lesson. It's okay. It's what it is. I loved that person, they love me back, but circumstances, yada yada. It's okay. And now you have wish fulfillment, another new opportunity in love, which you, as per this spread, are advised to treasure. That's what pops in mind, but treasure, nurture, take it slow, enjoy the process, don't rush it. It is mutual, so get to really know this person. Like, and I'm gonna be literal for 2 seconds, but really go out on multiple dates and just sit down and talk and express what is important to you, your desires, your hopes, your expectations, your boundaries. Your boundaries are very important, and respect your partner's boundaries and hopes and everything else. And just see if you are really on the same chapter and what needs a connective mending bridge or compromises to make it grow and fructify and, to be the emperor to the empress, to be really solid and tight and just on the same page, on the same wavelength, having the same hopes and fears and dreams and expectations of family, house, this state, this city, that city, apartment, house, condo, yada yada. You need to really take your time, slow down. And I know it's hard for you because Aries are like boom, 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 chasing, like you're a fire sign and you like to chase things and be excited and action. And I get that. But if you want to make this thing work, you really need to slow down and appreciate the thing for what it is, invest into it gradually, nurture it, going back to the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, and just live in the moment. No expectations, hopes, yes, but no expectations because you're bound to fail and be disappointed. And just reminisce of what you wish this thing could be. Because manifestation starts with hope and desire and dreams, especially what you envision in your mind and what you focus on has the most chances of becoming your reality if you are in tune with yourself and the universe. If you want a long-term stable relationship, it's in the cards for you, literally. There's an opportunity, and it's mutual, and it's shared, and it's beautiful, but you need to take it slow, nurture it, invest into it, communicate it, your fears, your hopes, your desires, expectations, although be cautious with that, your boundaries, and same for your partner, and see where you can meet in the middle. The snake's venom, your challenges. What potential challenges or hidden threats should you be aware of? And the last judgment is a revival of something, and the hermit. So be aware of, so first off, get clarity, get wisdom, get inner wisdom, shed the light on what you are willing to give a second chance to. If this goes back to this Ten of Cups that you walked away from and then reflected upon and then did the process of healing and is coming back, if it's not a new situation, is this really what you want? Is this what you want to invest and nurture and grow from? Or is this something new? And in that case, what is the last judgment, the last appeal, the final, this is going to be like this, and I'm okay with it? Because essentially you need to be okay with the last judgment. Normally it's a revival, a second chance, like a resurrection, but seek yourself, seek your inner knowledge, your inner fears and hopes and dreams, to be completely clear, going from a lamp to a whole ass naturally lit by the sun space where you know that yes, this is exactly what I want, I'm gonna fight for this. Because this is in your challenges. So if this is in your challenge, you are maybe potentially unsure that you want to bring something back from the past that you walked away from, and I'm noticing back to the viewer versus this one looking straight at you. Here in these two cards, she is looking out the window and they're looking at each other. So it needs to be mutual, it needs to be shared at the same energy, reciprocated. What amount you give, you should be receiving. And if it's challenging or difficult, ask yourself, why is it so? And should you keep fighting for this, or just let it be and focus on potentially new thing that has technically all the potential of is being mutual, so where you are appreciated and loved and it's reciprocated. The snake's path, your transformation. What transformation is waiting for you and how can you embrace it fully? By being your most wonderful self, celebrated, acknowledged, with good news on the horizon, but also taking necessary steps and being bold and passionate and assertive and sexy and just being literally the light that shines the brightest in whatever room that you are in, with the Queen of Wands here in the center. She's confident, she's bold, she's well assured, and I don't know if you can see, but these two characters are looking at her with admiration because she just radiates, exudes confidence and beauty and assertiveness and sexiness and sex appeal. But it's also recognized on the career front. If you have small achievements or good news, you will be recognized and celebrated. Which, if I go back to the Emperor, you might get a raise or be in a position of giving your knowledge to younger staff or new staff, because that was your energy in the previous strength and weakness read that I did for you. Like, you were in a position of giving your wisdom and your knowledge, and I was advising you to shorten the gap. So like, watch your language, and to put yourself in their shoes, to like, they are new and they don't know anything, but you have, let's say, a year or more experience in the field. So put yourself in their shoes as if you just started now, so you can better communicate your expectations and the expectations of the work, so that they can do a better job, like explaining the whys, and not just the you need to this, you need to do this and this for this result. If you explain why the process has been put in place, they will understand, and maybe they can tweak it or make it even better, like performing better for the company and the work. And that shines back on you, because you taught them well, you explained them well enough so that they understand and they can better the task. So, transformation, you are acclaimed, you are celebrated, there are good news on the job front, you are being the boss babe. Bravo, Aries, you deserve it. That's a beautiful thing. Last card, the snake spirit, divine guidance. What guidance does, and it's guidance, but in my word it sounds like guy dance, you know, like what guidance does the universe or your higher self have for you in the year of the wood snake? So guidance, we have the Ace of Pentacles, so, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, dude, Aries, do that, whatever you identify as, I don't judge. We have two aces, which is beautiful. New clarity, new communication, new insight, but also new job offer, which, if we go back to this energy, you could be getting a promotion. So excited for you. Or if it's not a promotion, although promotion, new position, you know, there could be like a new job, like a new side hustle, maybe new opportunity to make money on your own. If it's not your official gig, you have insight to monetize something new on, like, if it's a side hustle. If not, it's definitely at the workplace, and you are being recognized, celebrated, upgraded. Upgraded. What's the other word? Promoted. I'm sorry, I had a blank. So you are being promoted, you have a good news, and you have a new clarity on something. So keep a lookout for that. And that's gonna, Aries, you have a beautiful read. I am super happy for you. Your Chinese New Year of the Snake is looking out to be fantastic. Dude, living for you, living for this. This is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, and also, like, normally I wouldn't have, but like the next card, actually, let me see. The next card that would have followed as a clarifier is the Eight of Wands, which kept pulling my attention. So there is definitely fast-paced communication coming your way, and I'm having shivers, so this, you need to hear this. There is fast-paced communication and understanding, and potentially a promotion, because the way the card is really depicted, coming your way. You are being celebrated, acknowledged, appreciated. So this is going to be a bloody good year for you, and I'm happy to have been able to read for you, Aries. Thank you so much for the patience of watching through this video. I hope the audio is good, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be, we're going back to the Vitruvian Man and then the strengths and weaknesses. Love you. Ciao, ciao.